quick lowdown on yesterday. We went to the train station to catch our train to Lisbon. Our train wasn't actually booked, so they suggested getting one 4 hours later, which also meant moving our Airbnb to a bit later as well. It would have meant wasting the evening, so we got a bus, which actually took the same amount of time, and it was a few euros cheaper. We ended up going McDonald's, which was like the absolute bang bang, and then we went to this amazing dessert place, and now we are in Lisbon. Here it was a very smooth journey, and yeah, it is freaking amazing here. The Airbnb is like super cute. I feel like it's very hipstery. Could be a flat that you find in Shoreditch. I'll show you guys around in a second. So today is day 5, we leave tomorrow. Like, I need a coffee and I need to wake up. And today we're going to the Tile Museum. It's looking to be 31 degrees. Wish me luck. Here is my view right now. Up there is the castle. Little part of town, and it's like crazy sweet. I was fumbling for my camera yesterday and my phone dropped out of my bag, flash of smithereens on the floor. It's actually quite embarrassing. It's the flat that we are at. It's a tad hipstery. It's a little living area. Because we're on the 4th floor, hence the amazing views, obviously we've got this sloped ceilings, especially in here, which is the bedroom. I have the left side, so it hasn't been easy getting to my side. I love this bit, which is like the kitchen bit, and Sassy's in the bathroom, so I can't show you that. And a little dining area. Apparently the previous guests left this watermelon. I'm very excited for this. And this is Lisbon, baby. Look how how postcard-esque is that? Through a lens, I just don't feel like it does it justice. It's so overwhelming, and it's just absolutely beautiful here. I'm so in love with Starbucks decided to turn us into a girl duo, Sassy and Sissy. So much faster than more. So much faster than more. Little girls, faster than more. Little girls grow up. Final day, day 6. We are in the park, which is Jardim da Estrela, and we're just chilling here for a few hours. We had a really shit night's sleep as well. There were dogs barking, just children. My foot is absolutely KO'd, so the pain kept me up last night. Yesterday we had a really jam-packed day. We went to the Belem Tower, which had an insane queue, and we weren't going to do that. So we just explored Belem for a while, and we also managed to get the infamous natas from Pasteis de Belem, and they were gorgeous. We also got a huge donut as well, and natas were warm. It was like super busy, so if you do go, I recommend eating in and maybe not taking out straight away. So we sat there for a bit, and yeah, it does live up to its reputation. We also went to the Timeout Market. That was a recommendation from a friend, and yeah, it was really good, but it reminded me of Taste of London, which is just a very like fancy upscale pop-up food market. And yeah, it was really good. We managed to get some seafood, chilled there for a bit. It was like crazy busy because obviously it was a Friday evening. There happened to be like a little music situation going on across the road as well, which I think was sponsored by Timeout. Yeah, there was a little crowd there. To be honest, I wasn't really feeling vibe because I'm not really into house music too much. We also bumped into a friend from London. That was quite nice, and we all ended up going to Park Bar, which is located on the 7th floor. You have to go up 7 floors and it's above a car park. So if you do go, don't be bewildered by the fact that you have to go into a car park and climb up all those stairs. It is worth it once you get to the top. And yeah, because it was Friday yesterday, it was insanely busy as expected. Yeah, the views from the rooftop were insane. So it would be expensive, but it was actually really quite decent for the drink. So the three of us, we just sat there, we were reminiscing about like the last 7 years, which was actually quite shocking to the revelations of how different we are in the space of 7 years. It's just beyond me. They were playing actually really good vibe there, really chill vibe, a lot of soul. Definitely like had the D'Angelo album on repeat. A bit later on in the night it did get a bit hyped, got a bit energetic, it got a bit rammed as well on the dance floor. So they had a DJ who was playing like reggaeton, commercial hip hop. I had Yellow Claw at one point, actually a lot of old school hip hop as well, and breakdance crew just like battling it out. Just like a really good atmosphere. Like, to be honest, I was a bit like waved by the time all of that music came on. Wanted to dance and wanted to just have fun, and then we came home and there are no food places that deliver after like 12 AM. So I hacked into the watermelon that I showed you at the beginning of the video. Kind of failed with it. I maybe had like a bite or two and then I just didn't want it. I wanted pizza, I wanted carbs, and Lisbon wasn't offering that. So yeah, that is just day 5 in a nutshell. Today we went to the flea market. To be honest, yeah, it wasn't very thrilling. It was quite nice, but it reminded me of like a just car boot sale. There's a lot of random things being sold. They had like good little sections for vinyls and CDs. I saw a lot of global music, like world culture, Portuguese bands and artists. And then now we are here at the park, chilling. I think we have like 4 hours before we jet to come back home to London. Yay! Okay, so I've been editing the video and I've realized I haven't actually recorded anything after that little session in the park. I didn't actually update you guys as to what happened after that. Recalling it now, it was probably the most stressful traveling experience I've ever had in my life. And I have done long hauls. I have been on like 24-hour like layovers and delays and stuff, but this just stressed me out. So I just need to take a moment to rant about how ridiculous Ryanair is. A lot of you guys probably know or have experience of flying with Ryanair, and it was my first. I can't say it's my last experience because, you know, they're just incredibly cheap. You actually get what you pay for. On the way to Portugal, it was fine, no problems. It was actually quite breezy. One little tip I will say is definitely get priority boarding because you want to be those first passengers who actually fit their luggage on the plane. In the cabin? Yeah, in the cabin, as opposed to going to the hold, which basically you have to like check your luggage in, all of that malarkey. Just, it's not worth it. So anyways, I did read about Ryanair's shitty dimensions for hand luggage, and it seemed that my suitcase was just like a tiny bit out. I didn't know how strict this was until on the way back in the priority queue, and basically one of the attendants just literally went around the whole crowd of people, chose my suitcase, and I was asked to pay 50 euros literally on the spot because it's 2 centimeters out of their shitty little dimension. So if that wasn't bad enough, they had actually gotten the gate wrong as well. So they had to transfer this whole queue of angry people to another gate, which was literally just maybe like 15 steps away. Don't really understand that. Oh god, major delay with the flight. When we got on the flight, we were told by the captain that we had to board within 12 minutes. So when people started, you know, eventually getting on the plane, the captain had the cheek to basically say we had 12 minutes to board the plane, otherwise we had to wait another hour. My guy did a countdown, did the whole 8 minutes to go guys, come on, we can do it. And when we actually all sat down and we were all, you know, just ready to go, it happened to be within that 12-minute limit. My guy told us to give us a round of applause. Give ourselves a round of applause. People started clapping. I'm sorry, why are you clapping? Like, this guy is mocking us. Anyways, so yeah, it was just a very stressful experience. Left me 50 euros down. You know, Ryanair, I get it, you're cheap, but that was just like the ultimate end to such a brilliant holiday. Anyways, like the rest of the trip in Lisbon was great, apart from my smashed phone, which is still smashed and it is like a gazillion weeks later. It's all good. Lisbon has definitely made its way to the top of my favorite place list. Just so much culture and character. I don't know, the people are just so lovely. There was actually quite a lot to do as well. I think maybe a few days there definitely wasn't long enough. Those 2 days was basically just cramming everything in and just making sure that all the things that we wanted to do were just ticked off. So yeah, I will definitely be going again to Lisbon. If you guys have any recommendations for places to go, feel free to holler, leave a comment. Anywho, I am out. That was part 2, Lisbon. All done. Next trip will be Berlin, but that's the 2-day trip for my birthday. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you did dig it, and subscribe if you were new. And yeah, peace. See you in the next one. Bye.